Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Tonight we're going to be doing the Ferrari F40 issues 17 to 20. And one of my first guests is Modz.
Hello, yeah, I can't wait to see this build underway again. It's been months, so yeah, really looking forward tonight. And yeah, thanks for having me on, Adrian.
And my second co-host is Geordie Dave.
Evening, everybody. Yep, this will be a cracking build tonight, so everybody enjoy.
Yes.
Has it been since April that it stopped?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
April,
May, June, July, August, September, October, November. Oh, my neck. I'm counting nearly 8 to 9
It probably
months.
depends where they came from.
Yeah.
They've had probably fireworks the next moment, you know, and it probably where it came from, had to get from there to here. And at the time, you might find, okay, it might came by container. Problem is, by container, when it meant to go on the ship, was delayed. They were only probably shifting goods, which is perishables.
Yeah.
Ships probably wouldn't fully laden, like, okay, they have 100 containers on board. They had 90 normally.
Yeah.
They probably only had 60. They're basically dealing with most important stuff. And of course, then they had to get the parts back into UK.
Yeah.
And get the staff back in again, probably.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand about, well, Panini's quite a new as a part work company. They're not as big as Harsher, Eagle Moss, Motherface, and D'Agostini. But so I can't say that name properly. So not after what Fleetwood's going through. So
yeah, they have the company.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to do a bit more on this engine.
Wow.
Right.
Okay, I'll just do the chat then to start off with. We've got Gold Star for P40 F20. Good evening, all.
Good evening, P40 F20.
Good evening, P40. We have Dano Builds. Hello, everyone.
Hello, Dano.
Hi, Dano. We've got Warren James. Hi, all. Hope everyone is safe and well.
Hi, Warren.
Hi, Warren. And we've got Penny's Pit Stop. Evening, all. Really looking forward to this.
Hi, Penny.
So I've been looking forward to this all day. Can't wait to see this engine again.
So, what, Assembly 17? Is that right?
Yeah.
Which is new external engine elements. Enhance your Warrior Scale V engine for the Ferrari F40 with the oil filter, power and coolant elements. As usual, there are precision instructions and illustrations for you to follow. I'm reading this on the iPad, so I'm going to put all this up and do it on it. So, are you ready for the parts check?
Just about. Right, okay.
Right. Number 1, filter base.
There we go. That's part 1.
Number 2, oil pressure transmitter.
Put the smallest part in the item.
3, oil filter.
Image shows all silver, but this one's a bit silver and black.
4, coolant piping.
And all these parts are at the moment plastic. Yes, there you go. Part 4.
5, detail.
That's a lovely bit of detail.
6, left inlet manifold assembly.
That's the left one.
And 7, right inlet manifold assembly.
And this is the right one.
Okay, just a couple of bits of chat. Penny's Pit Stop says, if I remove all the comments before mine, would I get a gold star for being first? No, Penny, you get a gold star for cheating.
I like how to read this. Right, are you ready for section 1?
Hang on, I'll just catch up with these comments. Penny's Pit Stop says, yes, sorry, Mark, my spilling is big. And then she also put, that looks like the parts this issue are small but spectacular.
Yes.
I like how we're reading this one. Okay, number 1. Using the appropriate interlocking elements system on your model engine, attach the left and right inlet manifold assemblies.
Getting the image correct. So basically this one's this side. Do you know, I wish we had these two parts before tackling the engine together.
Well, they must think we're hobbits and have small hands.
Yes. Right, that one's in.
So
Now I'm going to just do the other one.
all these just lock into place, doesn't it? No place.
Yes.
Like
Most of this is push fit, basically. What's if it ends up being a loose fit, I'll probably glue it in. Okay, that's both of them done.
Okay, 2. The semicircular cross-section hole in the coolant pipement aligns exactly with the pin on the detail.
Right, that bit there's been circled. And compared to this one here. Right, that's more like a pin being stuck into that hole. Right, okay. Go more like. Okay, those two bits are together.
Right, 3. With the pipe assembled, take note of the 3 points indicating on the photo.
Right, we've got that pin there, and those two pinholes there.
Using the special interlocking element, install a complete pipe in the image. You can see the correct positioning.
Cool. Try and get these pegs in.
Doesn't look easy.
No. Sorry, I took off the other part basically, so I can. It's easy to try and get my finger underneath. Right, okay. I'm happy with that. So I'll take this off because it might have got broken off when I was getting my hand underneath. Because I found it was in my way. I couldn't really get my thumb underneath there and try and squeeze something together.
Maybe it would have been better to put that part on after.
Yeah.
Right. 5. Set up the base of the oil filter in the correct position.
Gosh, the instructions are not very clear.
Yes, some not really. All right. Right, okay.
Okay, 6. Join the oil filter. Due to the semicircular interlocking system, it can only be installed in one position.
Right, that goes on that one there.
What we've got here.
What step 7? I reckon it'll be the other part, wouldn't it?
Just behind the oil filter system, complete with the oil pressure transmitter.
Right, I'd rather do a small one first. Try and get that one on first. Then go back to the large one. Because it's a small item. Try and get on a small peg. Compared to the big one. The smallest hold and compared to the oil filter.
Real is shown in silver and it's black.
Most oil filters are black.
Yeah, but the instructions are shown in silver. And
yeah.
Well done. Well done. Quick engine and cycle the next components are available.
Yes, I'm glad she's done the small one because you think about trying to hold it and try and wiggle it on.
Yeah.
To my mind, they should have told us to do the small one first, then the large one.
Are you all right on chat?
Right. Yeah, no chat at the moment.
Right, we're now going to go to 18, the first induction system components. Now you can begin to build the complex number. Oh, come back. The PDF's just went through. Come back. Thank you. Oh, right. Now you can begin to build a complex system that supplies air-fueled mixtures to your 1/8 scale model of the V8 Ferrari F40. Read the following instructions very carefully. Your list. Every time I try to roll this up, the friggin' disappears. Left connector ×2.
Yeah, those are 2.
2. Left suction base detail fuel injection wheel.
Here we go. I wonder how much work we end up doing to that.
3. Left exhaust system intake.
Yep, and it is marked with an L.
Is that lenium or plenium? 4. Left cap.
There's the left cap. Same again. This was marked with an L.
5. Left case.
There you go. A small little big detail with a bit of silver on it as well.
And 6. Type T screws ×3.
Yes. I'm going to check because I need 2. I believe. Right, step 1.
Step 1. Using the appropriate interlocking element system on your model, attach the left and right inlet manifold assembly.
Okay. That's how it goes into. It can only go one way up because it's like a D-shaped hole. Type of affair. Right, that's pushed on there nicely.
Right. 2. Note that both the left cap and left case are stamped with a nail to indicate that they belong to the left side, so there can be no confusion. So 3. Join the 2 pieces by aligning the mounting holes highlighted with the arrows as shown in the previous photo.
Right, okay, it's nice, simply done.
4. Using 2 Type T screws to join the cap and the case firmly into place.
That's one hole done. Just doing the other one. And that is the second screw done.
Okay. 5. Finally, mount the 2 connectors on the case using the special semicircular interlocking system.
Why don't they just say push fit connection?
Yeah.
Why do they keep on doing these special semicircular interlocking elements?
Because they're Italian.
Are they trying to bring a new word into part working?
Must be. We're now calling them elements. Interlocking elements. Not push fit connectors.
It's probably the language who's created the language first off, and of course they've
it's probably how it's been translated to English.
Well,
yeah.
I just think it's somebody that's invented this is so proud that he's named it the special semicircular interlocking elements and has to get it in there. He's so chuffed with himself.
Why can't they say defect of failure to get it correctly around?
Yeah.
Well, we're at the beginning. Some of these parts with a D shape, semicircle shape connections.
Oh dear.
Right, now push these two together.
No, not yet.
Nope,
No,
right, okay.
Your pieces should look like the photo on the right. Check your work before storing away safely. I like it. Or at least it tells you to check your work before you store it.
Yes, I'm happy with that. Well, of course, they expect you to get these parts weekly, but as I get them so many every 4 weeks or so. Fair.
I know how to what I'm on.
Okay.
You can do these special elements.
Okay, so assembly 19, more induction system components. The parts included with this issue will allow you to continue building your Ferrari F40 in 1/8 scale. The following pages will show you your next steps. And we have a list of pieces. Piece number 1 is details of right ×2 fitting.
There we go.
Yeah.
And I hope we get all these parts right.
Yeah. Part 2 is detail of the right inlet manifold. Yeah.
There we go. Slightly different order this time.
Yeah. 3 is right injection rail.
There we go.
Or injector rail. 4 is right inlet connection.
Yes.
Yeah. And 5 is right inlet manifold.
Yes.
There we go. And part 6 is tight T-screws ×5.
Yes.
Okay. So step 1, as with the left-hand inlet part supplied last issue, attach the corresponding piece to the right-hand side. The semicircular interlocking connection guarantees that the parts will be positioned firmly and correctly.
Did you just snigger then?
Yeah, sorry. They are so proud of this invention.
Well, they're trying to make sure you get connected the correct way up, so...
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Why can't they say it's a perfect connection, but a certain way?
Yeah. Okay, so step 2, join the sleeves by aligning the mounting holes.
Now, I'm going to tie up that screw. At the moment, I just need another one. So I'm going to get my hands busy, and I just want to get my screws ready.
Of course.
It's nice and easy when you've got one type of screws to deal with.
Yeah.
Right. Same again. These two marked with a letter. I'm both checking they are correct. Yes. Both saying are.
Okay. That moves on to step 3. Insert 2 type T screws into these holes and tighten them properly. You could have had it when I was doing the Ecto 1 the other day, Adrian, and I had 40 screws to put in altogether.
Were they the same type, or were they like 10 different ones?
They were all different ones. Gosh, I got cramp in my wrist and fingers after.
Another thing, yes, you see, right, which screws have I got to use this time?
Yeah.
Double check it, you know.
40 screws. I thought, gosh. I mean, the Routemaster's legendary for that, isn't it?
Yep.
Yes. Like the camper van, I was ending up putting... I put the correct size in, but the wrong type.
Yeah. Okay, so step 5. Slide your newly completed section together with the section you built in the last issue, as shown in the image.
I'm wondering when are we going to push these in?
I'm not sure.
It's weird, we've done one side, but this side we're not doing yet. Right, okay.
I mean, in section 6, it looks like they're in place.
We plug. Oh. Yes. Do you know? I'm going. I just like a push fit. I'm going to push them in. If I'm wrong,
Yeah.
otherwise they would actually show these are fitted. These you got these 2 parts left over.
Yeah.
So probably an error. They probably miss out a step basically.
Yeah.
So I'm going to push my ones in. That was a nice satisfying click.
Mm.
Sorry, these 2 were harder getting in compared to the other one.
Well, at least you know they'll never come out.
Yes. Well, I'm glad I've thought about it now and try and do it later. Right, okay.
Is that your dog snoring, Geordie Dave?
No, it's me. I'm concentrating.
Ah,
I'm just cleaning up a component here.
right.
Well, what's going on? So when I go back concentrate, I've got my head down. I think. Now I've got my chin down to me.
Right.
It causes me airway to make it sound like I'm slow.
Right.
Okay, Adrian. So step 5 is make sure that the mounting holes line up, fix in place with 2 Type T screws.
Okay.
Well,
Bit of chat's come in.
who's snoring? Lord.
That top bit as well from Jason.
Just in time for the cuckoo, Lord. Hi, I hope everyone is okay and good luck with your behaviour. Who's
Thank
snoring?
you, Jason.
Penny Fleetwood here. Who's snoring? Well, just not concentrating. I'm busy cleaning this pot up. I'll give it a wash and it's
Right. Okay, that's screwed together.
Right. So I should have probably read step 6, but complete your construction with the final 2 pieces on the right-hand side as shown, which fix into position using the semicircular connectors. But I think doing it while the part was off was easier.
Yes. To me, you had more controllers, a lot more bulkier that way, and
Yeah.
plus by squeezing that together could be another thing.
Yeah.
These little ridges, they've got like a pin,
Yeah.
and all those got like a hole. And to me, they told us to actually push those in.
Right. Okay, so step 7 is give your parts a once over to check they're fixed correctly before storing them for the next phase. And coming in issue 20, we've got the main exhaust pipes.
And then first up, Mark, are you just accidentally called David Dog?
Honestly, he sounded like a little dog was snoring.
I know, she's not. She's not, yeah. How much is that cuckoo in the window?
How much is that cuckoo in the window? The one that doesn't shut up.
I was meant to turn that light off in the corner so it wouldn't go off, but I forgot it.
Okay, so yeah, assembly 20. Main exhaust pipes. Included with this issue are the two main exhaust manifolds which will install on the right and left sides of your 1/8 scale V8. Follow our instructions and the explanatory images that accompany them. So part 1 is left exhaust manifold.
Right. This is the left one because you've got a little L there.
Right. And part 2 is right exhaust manifold.
And this is the right one. Same again. This one's marked with a letter, so
yeah,
no one can't confuse which one's it. You could roughly tell by the image, but at least they've actually identified if someone can't really tell.
Okay. Right, so step 1. Note the positions of the 4 mounting pins for the left exhaust manifold, indicated by arrows in the image.
Right. Those are 4 holes.
2. Install the left exhaust manifold as shown, pushing it into position. Oh, I missed not saying the special interlocking system.
Well, the only way confusing getting the wrong way around is actually putting it on that way around.
That definitely would be wrong because that's the front of the engine.
Except one engine does go that way. Okay, that one's done.
Okay, so step 3, locate the mounting pins for the right exhaust manifold, again as indicated by the arrows.
Yeah, 4 holes there.
Okay, step 4, just as you did with the left exhaust manifold, attach the right exhaust pipe into the correct position.
Okay, that's nicely done.
Okay, and that's step 5 result. This is how the drivetrain of the Ferrari F40 should look. Now store it away carefully until it is needed again. And coming in issue 21, air filter components.
Hopefully, in the next 4 issues, when I come around to do them, I'll tidy all these components up.
Yeah. I'm not going to spoil it by saying what's in 22. They can wait. It's quite good, that, because they do tell you what you're going to be doing a couple of issues ahead.
Yes, that's one thing I like. At least you can tell you what's the next issue, what's coming up next, so you have some idea. Right, okay, yes.
Yeah. Okay, and that's it, Adrian. Completed work.
Penny pits up. A40 F20. I know exactly how much that cuckoo, as I was the one daft enough to order it on Adrian's behalf. So Penny doesn't like cuckoos, but she bought you one, Adrian. So you know get back by playing it on the show.
Well, I don't. When I'm on her channel, I don't have it playing back. So basically,
yeah, you can switch it off.
I could switch mine off.
I just ran. Tell the cooker an hour forward. So after 9 o'clock, it then goes cuckoo until 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
At the moment, the clock face says the wrong time anyway.
All right.
It says the summertime, but I set the cuckoo for the winter time.
Yeah, cool.
Dear.
I've just been working on that.
Yeah.
Dirtying it up a bit.
I like mine pristine out the factory.
Well, it's anyone's build it. Either you build the park as it is, or you modify it.
A little bit dirt around the forts and all that, man. Look,
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you do, you know, some of the factories still have a bit of dirt on the forts.
Like, here we go. You could change your colour engines, paint or done it all silver, not a black engine. Have a silver one. Or if you really want to go fancy, you could go on purple.
Right.
Don't be giving Penny ideas.
Well, there was a blue triangle.
Oh no. Oh dear.
Yeah, anyone can. Well,
Even that
it's the model. It's your choice. You want to paint it. Well,
even that book told you there was a blue Spitfire.
Yeah, it's very interesting reading that book. Very, very interesting. A couple of bits of chat. I'll do it, Geordie Dave. I don't mind. P40F20 says Penny's pit stop. Ha 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 ha. Dano build looks very good. Looks like got a lot of detail.
yes.
Penny's pit stop. Now do you see how much I think of you all? I'll order horrible things for you. Yeah, but it's not horrible for Adrian. It annoys you, Penny. And then Penny's pit stop. I swear he sets that clock 3 minutes early just to annoy me.
No, normally we set it 3 minutes before because before 8 o'clock we used to go live. It's yes.
Yeah.
It's if we're chatting away and you give us, hang on, we've got 3 minutes left to okay, we need to go live in 3 minutes time.
Oh no, this one. P40F20 says nice work, Adrian.
Yeah.
Penny's pit stop. Modding is one thing, but doing it wrong colours is another thing. Yeah, okay. And then Warren James says great build tonight.
Thank you all for commenting.
Okay.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. So, I do have the next 4 issues because last box I was sent was basically sent because last 4 issues was delayed coming to me. They sent it all as one go. So I might do 2 issues in a fortnight's time and do another 2 issues of fortnight's time after then.
Right.
It depends how it goes.
Right. Right. YouTube schedule?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so tomorrow, 2 o'clock, we have the Paint with Diamond show on Yorkshire Crafter and Penny's Pit Stop at 2 o'clock while they do their diamond painting. So check in for that one. And then we've got Penny's Pit Stop, 8 o'clock, the Partwork show, and she'll be doing her Route Master 101 and 102. Thursday, unfortunately, I won't be doing my Route Master because I've got some things I've got to get done before I can put that frame back on. So there won't be a Route Master show that night. Then on Friday, there's Horlicks, and he's doing the Terminator. Issue 67 onwards. That's 8 o'clock on Horlicks' channel. And then Saturday, we've got Horlicks again, and he will be continuing on with his Route Master. So that's going to be nice. And then, pardon?
What number's Horlicks up to? So I can, if you don't.
He's just done 105, so I think he's doing 106, 107, and 108 because they're quite simple issues.
Right, just so I can dig out the magazines ready.
Yeah. Okay, so and then Sunday 8 o'clock we've got Build with Adrian, and Adrian's doing his Spitfire issues 37 and 38 on his channel. And then Monday we've got Chris Camplin on his channel 8 o'clock, and he will be doing the Terminator. And there we go. Easy as that.
I've got another chat before you go.
So, yeah, Penny's Pit Stop. I agree, Warren James, great build. I'm almost jealous that I'm not building this myself, but sadly, fast cars are not my thing. So,
Nice fast buses.
Well, yeah, it's down to your cup of tea, though, isn't it?
yeah.
I like building this one, but like Actor 1 is not my sort of. I like the film, but it's the size. Nothing. It's the size of the model as well.
Ferrari F40 is one of the best cars, isn't it?
Yeah, that's why I'm doing this Ferrari F40.
Yeah.
But the Actor 1 is such a big vehicle to. Right, okay.
Unless they bring up a Geordie Dave on, then I may build that.
Thing about it is, I don't get these models and think about where they're going to go. I just get them because I really want to build them.
Yeah, that's a cooler.
Adrian, you could do Thursday. You could do camper.
You might want to date off.
Yeah, I'll probably have the night off.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I like that every night. You might want to break and get on with things. Catch up.
I was just thinking about keeping the live build going on the Thursday night. That's all.
Well, I could do, yes.
It's up to you, Adrian. We'll keep an eye on the schedule. Something might come up.
Yes.
If you do something you need a hand, Adrian, drop us a message.
Yeah. Penny's Picture says, I agree, Adrian. If it's your cup of tea, unfortunately, I don't drink tea either. No, we all know Penny loves her coffee. You know what? I might buy Penny a jar of nice coffee for Christmas because she'll probably enjoy that more.
This
you know,
guy.
one of them yeah. No, them Mullacanos and stuff, they're really nice.
Your Nescafe Gold.
Right, that's the YouTube schedule sorted out.
Yeah.
Guys.
Fleetwood J says, I will stick to my camper and Renault 4L. What about your bus, Fleetwood? You need to get your bus done. So, right.
Well, actually, no, I think it's where it is at the moment. You can't get to it at the moment.
Right, okay. Just would like to see that finished.
Oh, here's another comment from Penny.
Yeah. Coffee only tastes good if the mug is purple. It's like my screwdriver. It's the best in the world because it's purple. I can't buy purple coffee, Penny. It just doesn't exist out there.
Put some food coloring in.
I can try, but I just don't think people have invented it yet. Oh dear.
Awful invented and put food coloring on all the little coffee beans.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, it's a nice little build, basically. I ended up with an extra 3 different parts as well, sort of thing.
Yes.
Hopefully, the next 4 issues you tidy those up.
Yes, definitely.
That's the question. Or you end up like, okay, extra parts. You're gonna have to store a little while. Like at the moment, my tailpiece I haven't put down on because I didn't know how fragile it was. I thought, now I'd rather keep that in a little packet.
Yeah.
Instead of putting it on the engine. Like if I got it and I accidentally drop it down that way or slant it down there, I could break that end off.
Bloody hell of an engine, isn't it?
Storage of parts is very important.
Yes.
I think when you look at, as I say, because Warren's got that engine, when you look at all the builds, that's a fantastic engine. It's hard to beat that.
Yeah. But Ferraris are all about the engines. Okay. Penelope Pitstop says no. The coffee hasn't got to be purple. The mug has to be purple.
Well, I knew she meant the mug purple. I thought I'd leave you to tell the little story.
Yeah. And Fleetwood J's just come on. Still no news on my Fiat. What are first dealing doing?
Yeah. Normally they say about 2 week. Problem is when they say they're supposed to out to you, I say we give them at the moment, say it's 3 weeks at the moment because of
Yeah.
the situation.
Yeah.
Add the week on sort of thing.
Yeah. I wish I could help you, Jason. Just not really much I can do. That's just. This is why I just don't like the way they treat you. We've got another comment from Matthew Barham. Evening all, I have to redo the front part of my speaker. I think I remember, Matthew, you said that one of your propellers snapped.
Yeah. My opinion, they got to assemble that. Yes, idea being issue 1 perfect, but I wish they actually got us not issue 2 assembling on to part of the motor and then on the aircraft.
Yeah.
I wish they move on to actually built some of the engine up.
Yeah.
Then built the wings. Then you got the cardboard stand, right? Okay, now let's assemble the engine together on the aircraft, and then you could fit it onto the wings. Then you had the storing frame as we got now received in issue 34.
Yeah.
Or the first part of the framework holding the engine up, which we received that when you get very near the beginning sort of thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, 2 comments I see.
Yeah, I'll do comments and we'll finish off. Penny's Pits off. It's okay, dear Jason. You aren't missing a thing. The massive caravan side is awful. The pedals that are really finely detailed are horrible. And the shade of yellow is awful. Trust me, nothing you are missing. And then we've got Matthew Barham. I have unopened issue 5. Okay.
Right, I think we've gone through the YouTube schedule. We've gone through the chat, so I believe it's our goodbyes.
Yeah.
So let's go backwards.
Okay, thanks for having me on, Adrian, and I hope everybody enjoyed that. Don't forget to subscribe to everybody on here and give Adrian a good thumbs up. Good night from me.
Yeah.
And it's good night from me. Thanks for having me on, Adrian. I'm so glad that this build is back underway. It's been a long time, and that engine is something to be compared with. So it's a good night from me, and I'll see you on the next one.
Right. Click on I think. Yes, thank you both for helping me out for tonight's show. And I think we've got one last comment before we say our goodbyes.
Yeah, we've got Fleetwood J. My missing issue 42 for the Renault turned up. Well, that's good. That's good news.
That is a very good news.
Yeah.
That is
And
not totally lost.
yeah. And he also says, I love everything of that Fiat, LOL. Yeah. I think Model Space need to get their things into gear.
Yep.
Yes.
And sort it out, because they're going downhill extremely fast as a company.
Well, yes. Well, they put items up for sale basically, and they're saying they're out of stock, I think.
Mm.
Did they have so many up for sale? And
I've noticed though they're out of stock if you want to subscribe. They're not out of stock if you want the entire model in one go.
actually, no, some of the full models are out of stock at the moment as well.
I don't know what's going on with that company. I really don't.
Either they had so many issues lined up they didn't probably. I went purchase, and of course, then they sold out. I think, oh yes, we might only sell 5 models.
Yeah.
They had 6 up then, probably all 6 are gone, sort of thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. Goodbye.